beautiful girl, ba ba ba, beautiful girl, ba ba ba, beautiful girl, ba ba ba.
She burst on the scene in 1959 in her black and white striped swimsuit, and Barbie evolved into way more than a doll. According to an exhibit at the Museum of Arts and Design, she's a cultural icon created by the woman who co-founded the Mattel toy company.
Ruth Handler was a dynamo woman, and she lived in a man's world.
Barbara Paris Gifford, a senior curator at the museum, says Ruth thought there should be something besides baby dolls for girls to play with.
She went to Hamburg, and she saw a doll there named Lily. And Lily had breasts. They launched a doll that looked very similar.
Ruth wanted her to wear grown-up fashions like the first 22 outfits.
Barbie is out on the town. She's doing different things. Maybe she's commuting to work. Maybe she's sitting in business meetings like Ruth Handler did. She saw the ability of girls to dream about things that they could become, to have careers.
At first, it didn't go well for Barbie.
And when she launched, she was horribly unpopular. Nobody, and this is among toy executives, nobody wanted this doll with breasts. In fact, they thought it was a little bit scandalous. But Ruth decided, we're gonna launch it on the Mickey Mouse Club. And so they did an ad directly to children on the Mickey Mouse Club, and she went through the roof.
In the decades since, Barbie's had more than 250 careers.
I really like this showing of the 1960s. You see a nurse, and then you see a student teacher. But you see something really aspirational as well, and that is Miss Astronaut. This is 1965. And Barbie's going to the moon way before July 20th, 1969.
So Barbie went to the moon before Neil Armstrong did?
Yes, she did.
As for Barbie's love life, Ken arrives in 1961.
Ken comes about and he only has 2 outfits. That would be a bathing suit, because you've got to be able to go swimming, and a tuxedo, because Barbie needed to be escorted.
And Barbie herself really changes in 1971.
And Malibu Barbie's got a lot of hair, it's parted down the side, she's tan, she's looking straight forward.
Wasn't the original Barbie looking straight forward?
No, the original Barbie was sort of looking to the side.
Another big change, there had been black dolls who were Barbie's friend, like Christy, but in 1980, the first black doll named Barbie arrives, as does the first Hispanic Barbie. And in about 2017, a whole line of Barbies with adaptive designs like wheelchairs, as well as Barbies with many different body types and skin tones, come on the scene. The 1980s Dynasty era, with the motto, "More is more," was big for Barbie.
So we have this outfit here that is representative of Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche. And then this outfit, which is in homage, if you will, to Ungaro. We see this horizontal pleating. We see this big sort of wrap that brings in those shoulders. And it's a special moment in fashion, because what's coming down the pike is the prevalence of street style. So you see here jogging suits, for example, turning into outfits, a lot of jeans. So it's a point where fashion designers are actually looking to the street to figure out what they're going to put down the runway.
That connection to real fashion was important to the original curator, Karen Fetter, and to the owner of most of the dolls and their clothes, David Porcello.
By the 2000s, we have a really different situation with Barbie. Fashion designers have grown up with her, and they've been inspired by her. She was their first client. They would dress her when they were like little kids. And we see that very clearly with Jeremy Scott and Moschino. These were Barbie's outfits, and he saw them and he thought, I'm gonna make them life-size and put them down the runway.
The exhibit was planned before the Barbie movie, directed by Greta Gerwig, starring Margot Robbie with Ryan Gosling as Ken. But the film has definitely hyped interest. Visitors to the exhibit love posing as Barbie. There was a point when little girls, including my daughter, loved their my-size Barbie dolls. I like the my-size Barbie car. It's based on the 1980s version that Barbie drove herself, and it represents her being sporty, maybe a bit of a fast driver, and independent. The exhibit is open through March 16th. I'm Donna Hanover for Arts in the City.